Pleasantries and best wishes for a happy holiday season. From all of us at 2K Sports, as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off a good outing against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And they put it all together in that game and added up to a phenomenal win.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Barnes. For the miss from Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
The classic combo guard, Gilgeous-Alexander, is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Brunson, good.
He does not lack the confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Brunson. For the three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside. Now,
here is Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. He definitely...
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Smith on the wing. Back to Smart. Smith outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Towns. Pistons passing it around. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off, and Milwaukee the other way now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
Back to Richardson. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over Smart. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You know, I think they really want Richardson to be a leader of this team, and the best way to do it really is by sharing the ball, keep everybody involved in the offense.
Smart with the ball. Smith outside. Inside. Burks in the corner. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And stolen by Şengün. Martin with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Pass to Towns.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And Smith with the stuff.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Bucks. They lead by 4. Burks in the corner. At 3 off the mark. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Benton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Back to Smart. Benton with the rebound. Outside, Towns. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Towns with the steal. Now, here is McGrady. 11 points in the game. The shake. Pass to Towns. Five on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Reed gets the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Lopez left side. To end the run. Detroit with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to get every... Every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Pistons lead it. Here's Reed. Good D by Lopez.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Reed has it in the corner. No good from outside. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Brunson. Off target from outside. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Burks with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Burks leading the charge. Schroeder looking over the floor. To the inside. Okongwu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Pass to Burks. Smith, no luck. The Pistons trailing. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Murphy with the ball, and Burks picks him up defensively. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Down low. Here's Murphy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Dennis Schroeder. The Pistons have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is, because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best, when he's putting blinding speed to use, he doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective.
Outside Murphy. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. It's Schroeder with the drive. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. There's 37 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Stolen by Avdija. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Pistons have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And they will call over the back on the play.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Bucks trail by 4. Schroeder outside. Out left to the wing. Towns with the steal. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Banton. Here's McGrady. And he uses the glass on the lane. McGrady's got 13 points.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Now Brunson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's McGrady. Here he goes. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
That one good for 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Mr. Williamson. The kick out to Lopez. Here's Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bucks trail by 4. Brunson with a clean look. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Lets the 3 fly. Screen by Capella. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Brunson. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Detroit leading by 4. Here's McGrady. Capella trying to free himself up. Detroit no good that time either. Brunson with it. Now McGrady defending. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
To the wing right side. Towns for 3. Second chance shot. Here's McGrady. The shot will not fall. Good D by Lopez.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now the Pistons with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Capella trying to free himself up. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 17.
like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Detroit leading by 4. Takes that one up and powers it through.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bucks trail by 4. Smart with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Smith outside. Back to Smart. Pass to Şengün. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Detroit. Here's Towns, covered by Smith. And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl-Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to McGrady. From deep, Richardson. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Avdia with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Works for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Smith. Over to the wing. Now, here's Avdia. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Richardson. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by McGrady.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
It's tipped. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Burks. Smart. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Richardson.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
The Pistons lead it. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Pistons on top. Up.
47. The box. 47.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Smart. To tie it up. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Williamson. Towns, no luck. The Bucks trail. Barnes left side. Back to Bain. Williamson outside. Williamson double team. Outside, Bain. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Pistons on offense. McGrady outside. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. McGrady outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Inside. It's stolen by Capella. McGrady outside. Pulls up. High post. Lopez with the steal. Outside. Bain. Over in the corner. Barnes. Tipped away. And stolen by Richardson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. They could use a bucket. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Brunson. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
At the line for Detroit, Shai.
And the second free throw, good.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
McGrady outside. Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 5.
What a big shot from Richardson there. Fearless.
Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit making a switch. Lopez. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to McGrady. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
And the Bucks miss again. Detroit leading by 7. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Wilson with it. Now McGrady defending. Now Brunson. Off target with his 3. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to McGrady. 4 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. And he recovers it.
They grabbed the long rebound there, resetting the shot clock.
Outside, Towns. From outside the arc. And that's good. Norman Powell for 3. And the Pistons lead by 10. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Williamson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
At the line for the Bucks.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lopez. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
Indicem fitem. Gros, je suis loin de Gandhi que des bandits dans le son de système. Si toi tu nous as menti, ça sera pas joli pour ceux qui t'aiment. Gros, chez nous y a pas de week-end. C'est napolitaine. Quand j'aurai racheté nos terres au bled, là je pourrais il faut les rappeurs. Ce mois-ci, je suis en bénéf, il me faut une perche viscère. Si, j'ai un franc comme l'hiver, je vous siffle comme un test. Là, je suis par le yalo, on n'a jamais eu le temps d'être ado. La surprise, ça trempe, on dit que je suis pas bon pour les cadeaux. Je me rappelle pas de son nom, mais de son dos. Y'a pas de tuto pour les. Des gars font gaulerie comme Golo, on sort le on fait notre boulot. Big up aux refs qui ont caché mes meubles quand Babylone a cassé ma porte. Ils ont mes ancêtres sur leurs mains, ils veulent que je vote. Igo, on n'est pas potes, dans la porte, connais pas le code. Igo, on n'est pas potes, dans la porte, connais pas le code. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Donc j'ai pas le milli, c'est que ma vie n'est pas belle. Je suis dans la cabine, je danse comme un gorille. J'ai le du barbier pour en public. Nous c'est dans une épave, cagoule les gants, quand y'a rien à pique, grave cagoule les gants, même quand le soleil tape, j'ai vu mes grands changer après le serré dans l'habitacle, 50 000 coffrés dans un clic-clac, tellement ils courent, ils se font des claquages dès qu'on dit, faut pas que tu craques. Nouvelle technologie, je peux te localiser, la position exacte. T'as un bon style, tu passes partout, je t'envoie dans les soirées. Senti la pression d'affût, j'suis tellement déçu, jamais eu ça. Faut que t'apprennes à vivre comme ça, j'ai dû convoquer le staff, t'as cru qu'on allait. Carton dans les chaussettes, je voulais m'inscrire au foot, juste des tacles. Dans la main droite, les mains sur le capot, ils ont rien vu, c'est grave. Y'a tous mes cavas qui viennent chicoter, on m'a averti que t'as stoppé de vivre. Les hommes ont remixé les livres, que Dieu t'évite de nous croiser. Tu vas te calmer ou on va, toi et ton équipe de 3ème div. Baveux est né à Tel Aviv, mon baveux est né à Tel Aviv. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France.
Time and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who